Have you ever wondered why thousands of cybersecurity professionals in European Union, United Kingdom, Canada, USA, Middle East, etc. are of African descent? Some said natives do what they like, while Africans do what they have to do wherever they find themselves. However, there is a ghost in Silicon Valley's mainframe, a Nigerian genius who pioneered the trend, built a cybersecurity empire, defied every barrier, and outsmarted hackers. He's the first African to sell a software for $1.5 billion as far back as 2010. His name, Hugh Njemanze. Today, we are diving deep, exposing 10 unbelievable moments that tech titans will rather keep hidden from you. I guarantee you the last two blow your mind. Before we dive in, let's be reminded that on this podcast, we refer to African intellectual exports as African emigrants. Hence, over the past 5 centuries, millions of Africans have journeyed across oceans far away from their homeland to forge new lives. These resilient voyagers did not only survive, but thrived, contributing significantly to the tapestry of modern society. Welcome to AfricanEmigrant, a podcast where we unravel the stories of these unsung heroes, one remarkable tale at a time. I'm your host, Yomi Rotimi, speaking for the unheard. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button below and follow AfricanEmigrant across all social media platforms so that when we unravel the stories of these unsung heroes, you will be the first to know. Before we dive into these 10 unforgettable moments, let's talk about Hugh's background. It was March 1957 in Nigeria, West Africa, where Hugh Njemanze was born. However, for the love of his craft, he proceeded to United States in the late 70s in order to further his education, where he later settled down. However, I'm sure you're at the edge of your seat. So, without further ado, let's dive into those 10 unforgettable moments. And here comes moment number 1, titled The Commodore 64 Prodigy. Long before Silicon Valley knew his name, Hugh's journey began with a humble Commodore 64 computer. A small Nigerian neighborhood, while other kids were outside playing, he was captivated by the mysteries of code and circuits. Little did anyone know that this young prodigy will one day architect $1.5 billion cybersecurity tool, a digital revolution born from raw passion and relentless curiosity. And on to moment number 2. Hugh gained admission into Purdue University, Indiana in 1977 to study computer science. Purdue University is noted for a strong science, research, and a great school of engineering. Some of their key achievements include the Purdue model, a network reference architecture model used by all industrial control systems in the world. And by industrial control systems, I'm talking about manufacturing plants, oil rigs, critical national infrastructure of all sorts. Which is the way most critical national infrastructure secure their network from cyber attack. Every time you turn on your tap, get gas at the station, or buy medicine from the shop, remember that Purdue model of reference architecture keeps all of this protected. In case you want to learn more about the Purdue model, leave a comment below. And on to moment number 3. Apple's secret weapon. Hugh was Apple's secret weapon. He wasn't just a coder in the 90s, but while he worked for Apple, he designed the data access language that became the secret backbone of Mac databases up till tomorrow. Apple kept him under wraps for years, but why should we hide brilliance? Hiding behind the layers of corporate intrigue, Hugh's innovations powered systems that billions rely on today. His work at Apple set the foundation for a future where information was king. And on to moment number 4. ARCSIGHT'S, a SIEM's $1.5 billion heist. I guarantee you are not ready for it. Between 2000 and 2010, Hugh invented a security incident and event aggregation platform known as ARCSIGHT. Hugh Njemanze developed a security incident and event management platform known as ARCSIGHT in year 2000, and in 2010 he sold it for a whopping $1.5 billion to his employers, HP. What some ridiculed as a mere idea ended up reshaping cybersecurity landscape, turning skepticism into a multi-billion-dollar triumph and sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley. And on to moment number 5 that tech titans do not want you to know about. In the same 2010, while Hewlett-Packard already made an offer of $1.5 billion for ARCSIGHT'S, guess who came with a counteroffer? Dell Technologies offered $2 billion as a counteroffer. However, Hugh's patent and loyalty to his employers helped him stick with HP Enterprise as the most suitable buyers. If you think he made a wrong decision by, shaving off almost $500 million as far back as 2010 from what he could have earned from Dell, please leave a comment below. I told you are not ready for this. This is where it gets wild. Hugh Njemanze won an Unknown Soldier Award. He won the Young Entrepreneur Award from Ernst & Young in 2010, which is one of the most contested honors in Northern California. But his acceptance speech, too incendiary, a truth that Silicon Valley chose to erase. Rumor has it that he called out the industry's deep-rooted diversity crisis, and the raw footage was scrubbed clean. And on to moment number 7. Hugh was poached by the executive recruitment team at Qualys for a board appointment in 2013. And in case you wonder who they are, Qualys is a $5 billion cloud security company in Silicon Valley. And regardless of their persuasion, Hugh responded that he does not join boards, that he builds boards. If you were in his shoes, what response would you have given? Leave your response in the comment section below. And on to moment number 8, ANOMALI'S bloodless coup of 2014. Hugh took over another security platform known as ThreatStream and he rebranded it to Anomaly. And in case you want to know what Anomaly stands for, it's the Swahili language for abnormal, and it's simply because Hugh isn't normal himself. I told you the last two will make you cringe. And on to moment number 9, the patent war. Hugh has more than 20 technology patents to his name. I mean, he is the original inventor of more than 20 technological intellectual properties. This means regardless of how many venture capitalists or private equity investors want to sue, or it probably has already encrypted or patented your next move, isn't it? One of the reasons why he patents his technologies is because he's gone through so many eras where investors, partners, and other members want to steal from him. Hence, his patents became his saving grace. And this leads us to moment number 10. Despite the fact that Hugh lacked enough mentorship in Silicon Valley because he didn't have too many people that looked like him that he could look up to while he started his career in Silicon Valley, Hugh has dedicated a huge percentage of his career to mentoring young and upcoming men and women, both in technology, software development, and entrepreneurship, teaching them how to stand tall regardless of their background. And now the real question is, who's next to challenge the status quo? Will you be watching from the sidelines or will you join the revolution? Smash the like button below, share your thoughts in the comment section, and subscribe to AfricanEmigrant right now. This is not just the story of a man, but the chronicle of a visionary who dared to disrupt an entire industry, a true hacker, the mentor, and a rebel. In a world where every click can mean liberation or control, Hugh Njemanze has chosen to rewrite the rules. The legacy he's built is encrypted in every byte and code, ensuring his legend lives in the echoes of the digital age. Hugh Njemanze is an African immigrant. He came, he saw, he conquered. Thanks for watching thus far. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and follow AfricanEmigrant across all social media handles so that next time we publish the stories of these unsung heroes, you'll be the first to know. Until next time, stay vigilant and curious. I'm your host, Yomirotimi, speaking for the unheard. See you in the next episode. Bye.